font, how it will appears in your textbook, the same thing will be there. Okay, and this is font size, so that you can increase your font size. Just select the text and just select the font size. And if I want more text, will it be visible? I mean, will it be, can I do it? If I want more than 72, can I do it? How? If yes, how? If no, why? Answer is yes. Have you seen font size increases from 72 to 96? Okay, so whatever you want to type, if you want a more size, just enter the, yeah, obviously yes, yeah, you have to increase the font size by typing the font size whatever you wish to. And next, what is this? See this, increase font size and decrease font size. So using this tab, you can increase the font size as well as you can decrease the font size. Okay, not only by typing that, even this too also you can use. Are you able to see? Okay. So next, see this one. Here are the toggle cases which are available for you. Okay, case sensitive, sentence case. What does, how does this help? Sentence case is, for example, if you are typing a sentence, the first word of that sentence will be capital and others will be small. Okay, so see this, I'm typing all in capital letters. Now I have checked the sentence case. What happened? The first letter, see, the first letter change it to capital and rest change it to small letters. So that is sentence case. See here. So what case is this? Sentence case. And next, there is lower case where all the characters will be turned into small letters. Okay. And next, uppercase. If you click on this, everything will be changed to uppercase, means capital letters. And next, capitalize each word. Capitalize each word is the one where the first letter of a word will be turned into capitals. Okay, see here. So the default one is lowercase. Obviously, everything will be lowercase. But see here, capitalize each word. Have you observed that each and every word of the first, I mean, in sentence, word, for every word, the first letter is turning into caps. And next is toggle case. Toggle case is where some will be caps and some will be of small letters. It will not have any certain rules and regulations. It will turn like some people will be writing in your notes like this. Okay, if you observe what is happening, the first letter is turning into small letter and rest are turning into uppercase. So till now, what is this called as? Font style, font size, and increasing and decreasing font size. Okay, and this is, what is this called as? Good morning, ma. Please come within time. So sentence case, lower case, upper case, capitalize each word and toggle case. And next one, see here, what is this called as? If you click on just, if you keep that arrow there, definitely you will be having the description of that particular menu. See here, clear all formatting. So whatever the format you are applying, it will be removed. Okay, see here. Okay, now I am giving sentence case and I am increasing font size. Okay, not for erasing, man. This is used for if you apply any format that will be removed. No, the text will not go. Okay, and next, bold, italic, and underline. What is this? I think most of the people might be knowing this. B is used for making the letters bold. Italic is used for I. Italic is used for making your word slightly towards right, and U is for underlining. Bold. See here, the text becomes more bright, and see italic. It's slant and underline. But for applying any format, you have to select the text.
Any problem why sir is left?
I'm sorry, power is lost. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir.
I have a power cut, so I couldn't make it. Sorry for that. Okay, well, yeah. See this? So bold, italic, and underline. Okay, where bold will be used for making the characters bright, and italic is and it will make the words to slant towards right. Wait, Nana. Okay. Okay. So bold, italic, and underline. And see here, there is one more thing. This is called as strike through, where if in case you want to enter a text and it should be like strike off, okay, then you can select. I mean, if you want to prove that is as a wrong, means it is not there, then you can use this strike off. Means like if you want to show correct spelling and a wrong spelling. Okay, if you want to tell someone, so the spelling of welcome is this one and not this, so you can strike it off and you can show it. Okay, and next one is, what is this too? Superscript and subscript. For max, if you want to use formulas like A2, A3 and all, then you can use this superscript and subscript. Here. So A2. A2 is like this, but I want it in the powers. Sorry. Okay, so I want in power. So what I have to use? I have to use superscript, so that, see what is happening if I apply for the whole text, even A is also going. So if you want to apply superscript for only the number, then you have to select only the number and select it. So what is happening? So it became a square. Now if I want it in the index, then what I have to do? Then just select superscript. So A2. Okay, is that clear? These two are called as superscript and subscript. And next, there are three more icons here. This is for A, which you use for text. If you want a design text, then you can use this. Okay, this is for applying design. If you want headings kind of thing, then you can use this text. And next, see here what you said, Mr. Chaitanya. It's not changing the color of the outline of the text much, changing entire. Okay, if you change some other color, see, even normally also you will get, see here. Okay, it's not like changing. If you want to highlight anything, then you can use this. Can be called as highlighter also, or headings. For headings also you can apply. And next, this is color, where you can use color for background. Okay, highlight. If you want to highlight the text, then you can use this text highlighter. Okay, this is called as text highlighter. Like how you people do when you are reading some textbooks and all, what you people will do is sometimes you will highlight some important points. So for this purpose also we can use. Okay, and next, this is font color. So if you want color other than black, then you can go through this. Just select the color and use it. Okay. Well, automatically it will come, Nana. If you want extra page, after completing this, automatically it will go for the second page. See, I got 4 pages. We no need to add extra. If first page is going to complete, then automatically the pages will be added. This is called as font group. Who came now? This is called as font group. In font group, what we have learned, manual option. Where you want manual option? Akhilesh. Don't we have any manual option? Means we have to apply, or I didn't get your question. For pages, yeah, we have control plus news, but automatically it will add. So there is no need of adding the pages if you want. Okay, so this is called as font group. And next, see here, paragraph group. So this will be the last one for today's class. See paragraph group. In paragraph group, what happens is there are different alignments. These are called as alignments. Whatever I am showing, these are called as alignments, and 4 types of alignments will be there. The first one is left alignment, and this left alignment is default alignment. Okay, next is center, and next one is right alignment, and this is justify. So left alignment, if you start any typing, then it will be aligned left. The text will be aligned left. Okay, and if you want to align right, then just click on right alignment. Yes, position of the text will be changed. See, it is aligning towards right. And next, center. Okay, it is aligning center. And next, justify. How it will be used? See, justify, please check here. I'm typing something. Okay, see here. If I am clicking on right alignment, it will not justify properly. Means what is justification? Both left hand side and right hand side, it will uh, give the margins equally. That is the use of justification. And see here, there are some bullets and numbers. If you want your text in the form of numbers, then you can use these bullets. So if I want to add bullets are those shapes available for you. Okay, see here. Observed. And there are different types of bullets available. You can utilize whatever you wish to. So if you don't have any order, then you can use these bullets. Usually bullets will be used if you don't have any proper order. These are whatever you have typed, Mr. Chaitanya Krishna, they cannot be used as bullets now. You are using hyphen and semicolons and all. Okay. So these are the bullets which are used for writing a paragraphs or something in points. And suppose if it is an order, like let me type. So what you will do first, you will Okay, when you are having your food, first, what is the first thing you people will do? Right now, you will wash your hands and then wash your plate, then serve some curry or something like that. Serve some rice, then serve some whatever you wish to. Definitely, there will be some order. Okay, you will not eat curd first and then curry last. I don't know if some people are eating like that, but usually, if you are following any points, then you can use this points. Okay, if you want in proper order, if anything should be in proper order, then you have to use this points. Okay, and sub points. If any points are having any sub points, then you can use this option. Okay, and what is this? Spacing options. This is called as spacing options, where you can increase the space between the sentences. If you see, are you observing? A gap is coming. This is 1 and this is 1.5. This is 1.15, 1.5, 2, 2.5 and 3. Here, if you see, space between each sentence is increasing or decreasing. And if you want to add more or less, then you can go for this option. Okay. And here you can see the preview of the text. Decrease in it and increase in it. See here, where you wish to see your point. So if you want sub points and if it is not coming properly, then you can use this indent where you want to place the text. Okay, and if you want the words in horizontal, then you can use this. And if there are any numbers, then also you can use like text will come into A and Z order. See here, before it was somewhere, now it came according to alphabetical order. Most probably we will not use, but if you wish, we can. And here, if you want to apply the background for the whole sentence, then we can use. What is the difference between this one and this one? Can anyone answer? Even this can be used for background text color, and this can be used for background color. But what is the difference between two? Can anyone answer? One second, Nana. Yeah, tell me. Hello. Shashi. Vedit Krishna, right. What you said is correct. Well, this will highlight only the text, means the word which you select, whereas this will be highlighting the whole sentence. Okay, good answers. Thank you. And what is this one use it for? Borders, for applying borders for your text. All borders where it will be applying for all, or if you want only one side, then even that will be possible. See, left border, right border, top border. Okay. And if you want to insert horizontal line, you can use this. And if you want in tabular form also, you can use this. Okay. So that's it for today. So today we learned about font group and paragraph group. Font group, what is